Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yoshman. Last time we have faced Yugi in the Beginners Cup tournament finals, and we won the match, and we also did not receive the grand prize because someone stole it. So we're still looking out for that thief. So hopefully we will find him today or her. I don't know who did this. Maybe it's mine. Maybe it's Bandit Keith. Who knows? Sato, Yugi called me. He said that the thief has escaped. I knew he'd fail. But who has the gall to tarnish my tournament? I'm going to use all of Cybercorp's resources to find the crook, no matter where he's hiding. He'll regret ever taking me on. Oh, it's a burglar. No, it's Sato. It's worse. I'm coming in. Huh? I'm Seto Kaiba, president of the Kaiba Corp. Are you Merton, the beginner of the Beginners Cup? Yes, sir. I don't want to call him sir. He's a douche. Kaiba's a douche. Your prize was stolen. The thief has escaped. I'm sure you're no happy camper. That's why I gave you Kaiba Corp's newest innovation. Upgrade parts for your dual disc. Use them to find the punk with your own hands. These upgrades detect powerful duelists and point you in their direction. I also give you these parts to the other duelists so that we can trap the thief in no time. I have no doubt that the criminal is a duelist, and only a high level duelist could boast of such a crime. Find him and beat him in a duel. Maybe then you'll get your pride back. Or prize, it's actually a prize. Sato has Alzheimer's already, because, I don't know, for being such a big of a douche. Oh, it's a high level duelist. Oh, it's Yugi. It's little Yugi. Hi Merton, I've used the search function on the radar and found you. It's been a while since we've dueled. How about it? Okay, let's have some casual dueling. I don't think I'm going to find the culprit today, but let's have some casual dueling. And maybe he will pull some cool tricks with his deck. Maybe he'll get better at this time. Well, this is the Celtic Guardian, which is already an improvement. Ooh. It's discard, so I have to randomly discard one, or is this randomly discard? I don't want to show him my hand, otherwise, yeah, it's actually randomly, otherwise it will be a bit broken. It's a Troubadour, so it's kinda slow. But, I don't know. It's not that bad in my opinion, but it's kinda lackluster. I mean, there are better hand destruction cards. So I'll end my turn. This is not like a temporary hand destruction. So I get the card back after a few turns. So it's not even that he profits from it long term. Unless he has like a quick deck that can OTK me out of nowhere. Which he has not, so it's kind of pointless. Ooh, it's Magic Cylinder. That is actually some huge damage right here. But I'm fine, and he actually activated Magic Cylinder even though it's not a problem. He's getting greedy, man. And that's going to be... he's going to get punished for that. Although I don't have monsters with high attack stats to beat that Giant Soldier of Stone's defense. Yeah, until I drew Machine King, which has enough stats to take him on. So, Machine King, attack. Looks like Optimus Prime kinda. I don't know, looks like a Transformer to me. But that's just me though. And seriously, some high defense monsters all of a sudden. It's the Mystical Elf. I also have it in my deck as well. Because high defense is always good. So is he... No, he's going to set something, and hopefully it's not a mirror force, otherwise I will cry. Um, okay, I get my card back, which is excellent. And it's the giant social stone. Well, I can be aggressive. If he gets the mirror force, I think we're still fine. But I kind of wasted my normal summon, so... eh. Yeah, I also didn't activate Malevolent Nuzzler. Maybe he doesn't run the Mirror Force yet. But I don't know, I'm always scared of that card. It's such a nasty trap. Sneaky, nasty trap. And is this the Mirror Force? Or is it not? I think I want to tribute these fairies. Instead of, you know, summoning one of my level 4 monsters. Or lower. I can also set the Crimson Ninja if my Machine King survives next turn. So I can get rid of that Spellbinding Circle. And this time there's no Mirror Force. Unless he's slow playing me, which doesn't make sense because I pulled that effect of Time Meter off. So Time Meter's effect activate. So he has to go straight go to the battle phase after that standby phase. So yeah, he cannot play aggressively. And yes, it's our turn again. Let me do some maths, some quick maths. I think we can go for a game. Hopefully I did math correctly, otherwise I will be embarrassed. 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1 is 3, quick maths! The tinker's grrr. Think it's exactly game. Also I shouldn't, you know, do the big check impression, because it's kinda that meme. Like Uganda Knuckles, you know, do you know the way? There are so many that means like Doge. Like Dougie. But we have on, he's no match for the Yoshimeister, oh baby. And we have a shit ton of KC points. So we can buy a lot of cards, I mean packs. You cannot buy individual cards yet. Whoa, you're getting stronger and stronger! I better keep practicing or I'll never win again! Yes, you will never win again because I'm the Yoshimeister. Oh, it's the little Yugi again! Yeah. It's fate. Come on, Yugi. You can beat me if you're really smart or have better cards. If you have Mirror Force, you ultimately win. I mean, not necessarily, but if I play around it. But basically, it's mostly a win con. I'm going to start with the Upstart Goblin. Some draw power. We have a lot of the draw power spells. But we don't have strong, you know, other spells and traps. Yeah, spells in this game aren't as broken as in the previous because it's so insane when they don't ban the really broken spells like, you know, Change of Heart. Oh my god. You can just steal one of your opponent's monsters, and we still have Snatch Steal in this format, which is ridiculous. You can actually keep the monster and change that your opponent gain life points. But there is always an out with Snatch Steal. You can potentially, you know, negate it with either negation effects or, you know, actually, you know, spell and trap removal effects. So it goes back to your, you know, your side on the field if your opponent Snatch Steal that monster. I really want that card in this game, so I can be like a cheap ass bastard. I just want to show how broken that card is. They actually, you know, abandoned like a few years ago, like in 2014 or something. I don't know. And I don't know why they abandoned it. So broken. It should have never come out of the ban list. Like never. It should stay there. Although I can be a bit, I can also make an argument that Snatch Steal isn't a as good due to power creep. Essentially, most decks that are built right now are more like, you know, cards that work, that are combo oriented based, or mostly, you know, cards that have synergy. And if you steal one of your opponent's monsters, well, it's not going to be that, it doesn't make that of a difference as of now than back then. It still can win you games, and or steal games rather, because it's snatch steal. It's mostly, most of the undeserving wins are actually wins with snatch steal. So in a way, actually, it's actually good for the game that it's banned, because it's quite degenerate. But on the other hand, yeah, there are a lot of, you know, negate targeting effects and whatnot. It's not as broken as it used to be. I mean, in 2014 format, or like, you know, the earlier formats, it is broken. But yeah, in today's standards, I think it's still gonna be broken. I really wish that it never comes out of the ban list. It will be surprising if they do. Well, they have done it once, but so they might be doing it twice. But yeah, let's hope it's not the case. And we can potentially go for a game if I not attack with this one, but this instead. So hopefully it's not an united defense monster like this. Cock. This is some basic cock, you know, as in shit. So yeah, Giant Soldier of Stone. Figures. Because my monster doesn't have enough attack to, you know, basically go for game. Because at the end you would have 2000 life points. So if I attacked with my Machine King, Gemini Alpha cannot deal the final blow, so it's better worth, you know, taking a shot. It's worth the shot, you know. Sometimes you have to, you know, gamble a bit. And I'm going to attack with everything I got. And it's the Big Shield Guard now, which is not going to protect him since it goes to attack position. So it's out my turn to attack position once it it is attacked. Excuse me. So it has a low attack stat, so he gets a lot of damage. And this is game unless it's a scapegoat. He does not run a scapegoat, I can tell, so yeah, it's game. GG, easy. Again, easy duel. And he made it to the finals of the Beginner's Cup. Well, to be fair, it's just a Beginner's Cup. It's not like, you know, pro meta players. But neither am I, and I'm still owning, like dominating. Yeah, you should get a better deck. Let's see. Is it going to be Lil Yu again? Well, I think I'm going to cut this one because it's getting redundant. Maybe he will register me as a friend. So I'm actually going to, you know, cut it, leave it there, and I'll BRB. Holy shit, it's Summon Skull. Yeah, about that, I have like this card, so it shrinks your monster down to a size, so yeah. It's gone. Haha! And this is as good as game. So yeah. Copycat is so clutch at so many occasions. Seriously, it helped me a lot of duels. Seriously. Me and Copycat are like, you know, beating a butter. It's so broken, man. And this is a game. Woo! GG easy! There we go. We have won. Seriously, after having like that one voice crack, looks like I'm in my puberty. Even though I'm like in my late 20s, like kinda late 20s, I'm only 27. But anyway. Merton, I want to register at you as a duelist, can I? Well, okay. Thanks, no we can duel anytime. I know I can avoid you anytime. Oh, this is Mokuba. I don't want to duel Mokuba. Isn't there another duelist than these three? Um, Perhaps Serenity. The razor seems to be pointing at somebody. Oh, it's you, Merton. It's not often we run into each other. Maybe we should duel. Okay, maybe. But I will cut this off as well because she has the same deck. And it's going to be for the rest of the game. She does not change her deck at all. So yeah. And this is game? Question mark? Well, I'll summon the Muka Muka just for chits and gigs. I'm not going to activate Horn of Heaven. So I'm going for game and yeah. It's been a short duel. There we go, we have won. Haha, no, it's over. You win. And look at these points, so amazing. There we go. The radar signal was strong, so that means you're a strong duelist. If I use the nerf to find out my opponent duelist level, I don't know which duel will be the best for me. Yeah, only the 1 stars. Savage. And this is a 2-star duelist, and this is Esperuba. The cosmic energies have already declared me the winner. Okay, I will say the victor, but it's the winner. This is Cyber Energy. Is this gonna be the same deck that he always use? Or is this going to be the different deck? Or like, you know, the upgraded version with Jinzo? Let's find out. I'll keep this in. It's been a while we've seen Espo. Or Espo. Espo. I don't know. Yeah. Talking is hard. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see what he's going to do, and I think it's still the same. He runs Pot of Greed. Maybe always run it. But then again, he might run Stengen. That's a card he usually runs in his decks when it becomes to Yu-Gi-Oh games. And I think I'm going to tribute my Mystical Aleph for Time Eater. I'm not going for the Machine King this time. I feel like having more fun with Time Eater while it lasts. Well, it's not going to matter. You exploit my hand, but that's nothing, man. And it's effect activated, so yeah, I don't need to, you know, use the Malevolent Nuzzler. Because he goes straight to his battle phase after the standby phase. So he cannot summon a monster and destroy my Time Eater. So it's kind of pointless, you know, using the Malevolent Nuzzler on my Time Eater on this situation. Although, I don't know, I feel like I'm a bit scared from a high defense monster. But I don't think he runs it, or at least not yet. I don't think Esperoba runs high defense monsters. So this is Hero's Shadow Code. I'm actually going to... oh yes, I have to keep them all. Otherwise I will discard 2. Because I thought it was not a graceful charity. It's better than that. I have to keep all these beautiful cards. Or mostly it's junk. I'm actually going to activate or set. I think I'm going to activate. And I'll activate it on my time meter. So he has to skip his main phase one once again. So much fun with the time meter shenanigans, and he's going to pay for the Senri. I don't know what it does. I forgot. I've actually explained it. We can always check out what it does. Once per turn on going spam, you can on the top of the deck of your opponent and return to the original position. Oh, it's not mandatory. I think. No, don't use Horn of Heaven. God damn it. You can, okay. So it's not mandatory. Because you have to keep that in mind. Some monster effects are mandatory. Because I didn't know it. There's a card like, you know, Doom Caliber Knight. If an effect monster is activated, send this card to the graveyard to negate the effect and destroy it. The card effect. I mean, not a card effect as in, you know, magic and spell, just an effect monster from my recollection. And I thought it was optional, but it's not. It's mandatory. Which is kinda low, but then again, it's not too bad though. I mean, negating a monster effect is still viable. Especially in today's Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, in today's format. But it's not like, you know, top tier or anything, or like, you know, relevant. But it's actually a good card on itself. I mean, it has 1900 attack and 1800 defense, and it's a level 4 monster, so that's actually already very good. So stats-wise, it's a good card. Bakura uses it in one of his decks, but it's not in this game, unfortunately. It has been it's released later on. Otherwise, I would have fun using that card. I actually pulled it from, you know, Battle Pack. I don't know. I feel like Doom Caliber Knight is a neat card. We got 70 experience points, and we have exactly enough to get the level up bonus. Oh, baby. Also, did you hear the fart? Man, I've been farting like off screen like there's no tomorrow. Jesus Christ. Seriously, who am I? Nintendo Capri Sun? Okay, let's buy some packs. Because it's the time. Okay, I don't know how to sing that song. These are the newer packs. Okay, so we can actually... I think we can spread it a little bit around, even though it might not be a smart idea. But I don't care. I don't care about, you know, being smart. I'm Merton. And we have a legendary ocean, which is not too bad. If you have like a lot of level 5 water monsters, you can utilize it. It's already the effect allows them to downgrade one, so you don't have to tribute if it's in your hand. Also, Giant Ruinate is common. Okay, it's actually a broken spell card in nowadays Yu-Gi-Oh, but back then it's not as viable. And we also have the Messenger of Peace, which is also a common. Jesus Christ, this pack has a lot of good cards. I don't know, if the pack is really good, I'm going to buy more of them than the others. If this pack is shit, if the cards are shit. Also nice Strike is a card I really want from this pack, because I want to do some, you know, Thousand Eyes Metamorphosis shenanigans, and it's Prohibition, which allows you to declare a card name and then it cannot be played during the rest of the duel as long as this card remains face up. And we have Rising Earth Current. These are, you know, the field spell cards for attributes. And let's buy this one. Seriously, I want to pull a super rare or an ultra rare. Please, daddy, let me... Oh, there are already some good cards. And the Summon Skull, which is not too bad. Jesus Christ, we can upgrade our decks, man. Holy crap. Come on, please. I want them. A Thousand Eyes Restrict. Come on, baby. It's Black Illusion Virtual, which is not so close. But it's a bit close, because it's relevant from the language archetype. I mean, it's not an archetype, it's more like, you know... I mean, I guess it's an archetype. And we got an ultra rare! It's Archery of Gilfer, which is quite a decent card. If this card is sent to the graveyard, so you can always utilize it. It does not have restrictions, you know, via your on your field. So if this card was actually, you know, discarded, you can activate this effect and equip it to a monster, and it decreases the attack points by 500. Very versatile. Because I love effects that are versatile and don't like, you know, you have to do some sort of a specific thing. And we also got two good cards, which is Mirror Wall. Oh my god. In Dueling, this card is a bit busted. I mean, it's not busted, but it is still one of the viable trap cards. And Limiter Removal. It's also... This is actually busted, Limiter Removal, if you have a machine deck. Jar of Greed. I'm not going to run a Jar of Greed, to be honest. It's a trap, so it's slow and it's like meh. It's only good when you run some sort of a Stallish deck, especially when you have an Exodia deck. Soulmom Slowbook. Come on! Seriously, Prohibition again. I mean, that might be a good side deck card though, so... Cannot complain though. Come on, I want some goodies. Morphing Jar 2, that's really neat. Especially as oh my god, we got the cute Dark Magician Girl. That's excellent, even though it's not a good card by any means, but it's still a cute card. We all love the Dark Magician. I mean Dark Magician Girl. We also love the Dark Magician as well. Because, you know, the Dark Magician archetype is really neat. Oh my god, we have Call of the Haunted! Oops, that Call of the Haunted allows you to special summon a monster from your graveyard and equip it to it. So that's very nice. It's some sort of a monster resurrection effect. It's kind of like Monster Reborn, but slow. But still good. I'm really happy. And we have X of Despair, nice. And we have this. Seriously, so many nice cards I've built. Like, holy shit. Oh my god, that victory of the Beginner's Cup was really good. Seriously. And we still have nothing. Or we have nothing on the out of this. Well, I want to buy one more pack. Hopefully we can pull Thousand Rise Restrict. I don't know if it's going to happen. But let's hope. Cross your fingers, guys. And it's made of the Aqua, which is meh. But anyway, yeah, that's all she wrote for, you know, this pack opening. And also this episode, I believe. Or can we crown one more duel? Well, I think I will leave it at that. So I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and do all this good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Take care and bye bye!